2018 Ford Mustang car review. For the automaker teams that engineer, develop, and tweak the Chevrolet Camaro plus the Ford Mustang, the pony car war can be a seemingly endless, seesaw conflagration conducted by having an intensity bordering on religious fervor. The objectives are pretty straightforward: outgun the opposition while traveling and annihilate them about the sales front. When your side loses ground, that will inevitably happen. Escalate the war with increased power, better handling, characteristics, and improved styling. The good points of 2018 Ford Mustang: incredible handling, agelessly cool looks, Gatling gun V8 exhaust note. The bad points of 2018 Ford Mustang: the performance package is faux wing thing. GT coupe pricing can approach 55 large. Ever since current generation Mustang debuted for 2015, it is often winning the sales battle but, usually, losing the war on the streets, and inside our reviews, for the sweet driving Camaro. So 2018 is usually a year of multiple improvements, a kind of mechanical troop surge, that will make the current Mustang go faster, drive better, look sexier, and protect its occupants more comprehensively. We detailed the revolutionary Mustang's upgrades within a previous report, so we'll focus here on our initial impressions about how exactly well those revisions work. We got to be able to briefly pilot base and GT Mustang coupes within the roads draped over the foothills north of Malibu, some of California's tougher stretches of tarmac. Our first stint was within a blazing orange Fury Metallic GT built with the 6-speed manual plus the optional performance package, which for V8 models adds tauter suspension, Brembo 6-piston front brake calipers, tougher engine cooling, a Torsen limited slip differential, and Michelin Pilot Sport 4S performance tires, 25540R19 front, 27540R19 rear, on black painted aluminum wheels. Our car also had the optional active valve performance exhaust and new for 2018 MagneRide adaptive magnetorheological dampers, technologies which have been available about the 6th gen Camaro mainly because it hit the market with the 2016 model year. If you can't beat them, match their mufflers and dampers. The GT's standard Coyote 5.0-liter V8 barks a renewed statement of intent the minute you fire it up. Its throatier cackle declares that many experts have thoroughly reworked. Horsepower increased by 25 to some stout 460 at 7,000 revolutions per minute. That figure beats the Camaro SS's 6.2-liter V8 by 5 horsepower, which can be probably just coincidence. Right? Torque rises by 20 lb-ft to 420 lb-ft at 4,600 revolutions per minute. The red line now stands at the ripping 7,400 revolutions per minute. This is often a gnarly sounding engine, in spite of the adjustable exhaust emerged normal mode. Its guttural growl is stirring just puttering out partying. And it also swings to intoxicating sense you cane it on the lofty red line, where it sounds distinctly such as a NASCAR V8 entirely Brad Keselowski mode. Clamp down for the throttle along with the GT accelerates having a smile-inducing rush. It doesn't jam you into the seat back together with the lower gut punch in the Camaro SS as well as substantially larger V8, the Mustang's power occurs more as being a Porsche's, building steadily and too many ferociously. Ford claims how the Mustang GT is actually capable of sub-4-skinned lunges to 60 miles per hour when equipped with the revolutionary for 2018 10-speed automatic. The 6-speed manual GT test car felt wanted couldn't be than a tick behind. The revised manual gearbox employs new gear ratios. When you go available from rest, the 12 shift happens fast enough to surprise you in case you don't keep a sharp eye for the tachometer. thundering along Mulholland Highway and Latigo Canyon Road, the GT was impressive to use impassiveness. Steering feel is usually a bit distant, but it really dives for your corners with razor-sharp precision and scythes through bends with zero drama. The car was pinned to your road like pressed involved with it by the great engineer above, seemingly tethered throughout the tortuously tight turns, which allowed us to pin the throttle aggressively even across pavement heaves. Nor was the firm ride unduly harsh, likely a benefit from the MagneRide dampers, something we've long appreciated in Camaros. We'll must wait until we have a GT back on our chunky Michigan roads to discover whether it can match its rival's ride comfort, since the twisty California pavement had nary a blemish to jar the chassis. We also got the opportunity to flog a base turbocharged 2.3-liter version. Last year's base V6 continues to be dropped, kitted out using the performance package as well as the 10-speed automatic. It's been shown to be a fine understudy for the muscled-up GT. Torque increased to 350 lb-ft now, a growth of 30 lb-ft. There's lots of power underfoot. We expected to use a 5-second 0 to 60 mph run, and also the harsh resonances this engine familiar with emit have seemingly been quelled. The 2.3-liter car's handling limits can be a bit less heroic plus more approachable versus the GT's. It rolls on less aggressive summer rubber, nonetheless it ate inside the serpentine mountain roads just like a polished pro nonetheless. Shifted manually using the steering wheel paddles, the transmission responds crisply, driven gently it hands off gears almost imperceptibly. Inside, the Mustang differs only slightly from your 2017 model, the largest change to be a new, optional 12.0-inch digital instrument cluster that has a reconfigurable screen keyed on the selected driving mode Normal, Sport Plus, Drag Strip, Track, or Snow Wet. Depending upon equipment, the mode switch also controls the damper setting, exhaust amber, steering effort, throttle mapping, stability control setting, and also the automatic transmission shift programming. There are numerous solutions to mix the modes. A pony shortcut button around the steering wheel helps the motorist access them, along with the My Mode setting allows drivers to hold certain preferences. This year brings more available safety equipment for the options list likewise, including automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keeping assist, and rear cross-traffic alert. Subtle exterior revisions such as a flattening with the hood for better forward visibility and standard LED lighting it around. Performance package coupes. Get yourself a big wing carefully designed to, wait for it, do practically nothing. Ford's wind tunnel group Awachi had the Mustang's high-speed, front-rear aero balance where they wanted it, so the modern wing thing perhaps there is only to impress the Carson Coffee crowd. Luckily, it could be optioned off. Look to your GT's new Level 2 performance package in the event you seek true aero enhancements and greater grip levels. Are this year's changes enough to permit the Mustang restore the high ground in the Camaro? The Ford certainly appears to be a stronger combatant than before, though the balance of power between the two of these pony car warriors is very even that until we drive them back to back within the same roads about the same day, and run them through our full testing regimen, we can't make sure. All we realize is that, however things end up, they likely won't stay this way for long.